There we go. Happy Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. I have our new hot melt mix in my glass. Where are my lovelies? Come on in, ladies. Let's get busy. Let's get busy. There we go. Here y'all come. Here you all come. I like it when I see everybody coming in. Come on in. Hello, Yvonne. So good to see you. Thanks for showing up. Who else is here? Say hello. Who else is here? It is slow this morning getting in here. I see the hearts. That's got to be Vanessa and Joanne. Hello, ladies. Good to see you. Yay. Just getting in the house. Getting in. So I have a confession while everybody's getting in here. I've been cutting my hair, you guys. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might end up with a buzz cut. You just don't know. Oh my goodness. It's been kind of funny. But you know, I just can't keep my hands off those scissors. Anybody else have any hair cutting experiences you want to tell me about? Any hair cutting confessionals? Oh my goodness. My hairstyle's gonna have a fit. Hi Gwen, hi Lisa. Good to see you. There's Jenny. Say hi to Jenny, everyone. She's in the house. Jenny is here. And I'm really excited. I'm getting excited for our virtual full bloom event. It's coming up on the 18th of this month. Just don't do it. Yeah, that's what Lisa says. Just don't do it. But I think I did a pretty good job this morning. I just trimmed and shaped things up. I followed the pattern. I didn't go into unknown territory. Oh my goodness. So we have a virtual full bloom is coming up, and that is our time for us to just get together and to understand being in full bloom means understanding who we are and our legacy. I'm really excited about this because this is going to be a time of really understanding where our missions are, what our purpose is, and I really think that this whole thing is reshaping us, don't you? I certainly feel that way. I certainly feel like my eyes are opened in a different way than they've ever been before. She said, that's funny. I've been thinking about it. Oh, she scares herself, but doing it. But anyway, so I just want to invite you to come consider full bloom for the day. We're going to have a virtual event and we'll be, everybody's going to be there. We'll be together on a platform called Crowdcast. And don't worry, we'll send you out a little tutorial on how to use it. And it's not hard, it's easy, and it'll be great because we'll be able to connect. You know, we might be isolated, but we can still be connected. And that's the whole thing. This is for women who don't want to be invisible anymore, who want to understand that it's time to live your legacy now. Not when you're gone, now. Because now is our time. And we are in this time all together, aren't we? So if you'd like to find out more and be a part of this, go to savingdinner.com/bloom. I'd love to see you there. We got a lot of people coming. It's going to be really great. I'm looking forward to it. You know, this is, we can get on TV and just make ourselves freak out. You know, I mean, it's just, there's so much going on. But, you know, I'm telling you this, that this quote that I found last week from Wayne Dyer, it just resonates with me so much. And this quote is, you cannot always control what happens outside, but you can always control what happens inside. And I mean, this is like literally inside, right? Because we are inside in our homes and we are also inside in our hearts right now and trying to get things worked out. Sandy Smith is asking, what is the link to buy your supplements? If you go to savingdinner.com, right on the very top, you'll see on the right, you'll see a thing that says store. Just click on that and it'll take you right to the supplements. It's everything's right there. Thanks, Sandy. Thank you for supporting us. I appreciate that. It's a really bizarre time for us right now. We have been in business for 19 years, and previous to doing this, in the 90s, I was writing online, and I was a freelance writer. I wrote online. I also wrote for a newspaper and did magazines and different things. And it was a whole different thing. And then when I got online, there was just no real platform for doing this. So we kind of, cobbled it together. We were doing digital products before there was a digital ebooks or any of that stuff. And it always came, and we met the needs along the way. We met the needs. That's how it was called Menu Mailer. It's Dinner Answers now. It was called Menu Mailer back then in those days. And it was menus, recipes, and shopping lists. There was one kind. And then we developed it out as people asked for different solutions. They wanted low carb, they wanted keto, they wanted paleo, they wanted even AIP, the autoimmune paleo. They wanted vegan, they wanted vegetarian. So we have answered the call to all of that. And not recipes, but menu plans. Because a menu plan gives you a plan for the week. Menus, recipes, shopping lists. Well, we've done it. And then we put it together. I mean, this is way back, right? This is back in 2001. And, I remember doing everything. And I was doing this with Marla. You guys all know the story. And Marla was the one who said, can you do this for me? And I said, it'll even be better with a shopping list. So I did the shopping list. And then, after that, it was just like the whole place lit up. Everybody wanted this. And I said, Marla, I can't do this every week. And she said, it's a business. I went, oh, how am I going to do this? And so we sat down and we kind of cobbled it together, and I created a Yahoo group. That's how I delivered it. And then I delivered it to email. I had my AOL account shut down. I didn't know about email lists. None of this stuff existed, but that's where we were. And that's what we did to support you. And we got even more sophisticated, and now we have a database of recipes, and you can customize it. Before it was just like, here you go. Too bad if you don't like it. Now it's like, oh, I don't like this. You can shift it, change it all up. And we have the ability to do that. We have the technology. And, when we first introduced this, it was $12 a month. And that's, for the premium. We called it Premium Menu Mailer at the time. Changed it to Dinner Answers because everybody else was calling their stuff, Menu Mailer. And it got a little confusing. And then just, during this whole crisis, we lowered the price to $7. And there's two reasons why we did that. One is I wanted you to be able to have this affordably. Under $10 a month, I mean, you spend $7 on, driving through Starbucks, easy, right? If it's even still open. And two, we need your support. This is the first time in our history that we've ever been in this place of just like, yikes, this is scary. And we want to continue to do what we're doing, and we're asking you for your support. And in turn, we are going to support your family in getting menus, recipes, and shopping lists to you on a weekly basis. So while I'm asking yes for your support, I plan on fully supporting you right back. And so if you are interested in being a supporter, please go to savingdinner.com and just get Dinner Answers. And here's the other thing. You will forever be locked into that rate for $7 a month, because we're not going to keep it there. We're going to go back up. This is our mainstay product. This is it. This is our core of what we do. Yeah, we've got all the other programs that we do and everything else, but this is what got us on the map. We help you to save dinner. That's what we do. That's our heart. That's our mission. We bring families back to the dinner table one healthy meal at a time. So if you eat food and any style that you do, we've got an answer to that, and it's Dinner Answers. So would you consider being a supporter of Saving Dinner? Go to savingdinner.com. Right there you'll see Dinner Answers, and you can go through all the thing, and you can support Saving Dinner, and I appreciate it. Thank you. We also have some free products, not free products. We have tons of free products. We got free blog posts, free recipes, free all kinds of things. And when you sign up for our newsletter, of course, you get a free week of Dinner Answers. But we also have products that we offer because we have really good supplements. We have our own exclusive supplements nobody else has. And we're offering we have 3 products this week that we're offering that will ship free. First of all, we do not overcharge for shipping. We're really good about it, and usually we take it in the shorts on the shipping, I'm just going to say. But this week, we have our brand new fiber mender, brand new. Watch for the blog post coming on this one because this is all new. I put this together myself because while I love the glucomannan and I love the little itty bitty fiber mender with all the, glucomannan in it, there's other fibers that your body needs. Yay! So we have added them in there, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. And this is the Queen's pooping product. If you are a queen and you've got your tiara, I know you do, the queen of poops is this fiber mender. Do you like that? You got to get it. It's fantastic. So we've got a bunch of it in. Grab it while it's here. It's coming. And by the way, everything else is going to be in the shop mid next week. They're running all of our powder stuff. So we're going to have Just Juice veggies. We're going to have hot melt mix and vanilla protein, perfect paleo protein. That's coming. And all the capsules and everything are being run Friday and will ship out on Friday. So, we're getting 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning messages from these guys. They're running ragged. So say little prayers for them in Ohio. They're just lovely people. Jason is our guy. Jason and Ash. Just keep them in prayer. I want them healthy. They're helping us to stay healthy. Can I just say something right now? Supplements right now, if you don't have a supplement regime, I'm going to help you put one together. Our multivitamin is going to be in stock here by this time next week. I'm going to help you put a supplement regime together. I'm sure you've read a bunch of stuff like do this, don't do that, and do this, or if you do this, you're going to have a cytokine storm and all of that. It's a lot easier than that. And a lot of people, time and time again, I've seen get wrapped up with like 8 million types of supplements because of something they've read. Well, what we need to do is we need to start first and foremost with a good diet, right? Got to see some green on there. Got to see, reduce down the carbs. And I know it's hard right now. I mean, everybody's running I'm making pasta dishes for God's sakes, and it doesn't make me feel very good, but I'm going to use stuff that I have. We've got a ton of pasta in the pantry. Do you know how many years ago I bought that stuff? Because we're just not going to the grocery store. So I'm, kind of cobbling things together. We keep onions and stuff. We have an extra refrigerator. So, it all helps. It all works. But, the fact is, we also need to get down to the core basis of having a really good diet. And then we dial it in with the supplements because we're always missing a spot, and the food isn't the quality of what it used to be years and years ago. And stuff gets stored. And, the whole thing. But you can't out supplement a bad diet. If you're eating a bunch of crap, you're going to feel like crap, and all the supplements in the world are not going to substitute for a crappy diet. It's just the way it is. So it's absolutely crucial. It's absolutely critical that you keep towing the line, even in this time where people just flour and sugar seem to be missing. Everybody's asking me, where's all the flour and sugar? You know what? Can I just tell you about flour and sugar? You don't need it. And today for cooking lessons, today I'm going to prove that. I am making Mark's cake. I'll make it for you live, and then maybe I'll even do a happy birthday and you can see the cake finished. That'll be later on tonight though. But I'll do it here. Why not? You know me. I'm just like, hey, want to come into my bathtub with me? I'll just take you wherever I go. You're my community. So anyway, I also have unflavored perfect paleo protein, and we have our brand new chocolate perfect paleo protein. Those ones, and this is the new tub. Isn't it cute? It's a little fat guy. We used to have the tall guys like this, but now we have the little fat guy. But anyway, those are both shipping free this week. So do yourself a favor and grab them while you can for free shipping. Fill up your box. We still have a few things left. So there. All right, so today I kind of teased you out. Yes, thank you for saying happy birthday to Mark. You know, it's a big birthday. He's 65. I have some old guy that I hang out with. He's 65. He doesn't look it though, does he? And if you go on to my personal page, I've got a picture of us all dressed up. He's got his tux on, looking very fly. And I've got my hair all done up and wearing this gorgeous black dress, you know, this when I was super skinny. And we had this, you know, outfit. We had this thing to go to. And I love that picture of the two of us. This was about 3 years ago. And so today I was like, gosh, all I wear now is sweats and, you know, I mean, I do anyway, but I'm not going anywhere, and I'm certainly not going anywhere. And I thought, this is a nice picture. So I was really enjoying that. So today, yes, we're going to talk about making better choices, like, you know, a better choice for making a cake instead of making a, you know, Duncan Hines or Betty Crocker cake mix that has a bunch of stuff in it that I don't even know what it is. I'm going to show you how to do it with a flour, an almond flour, and completely gluten-free. And while you know me, I use regular sugar with this. I don't mess around with coconut sugar and monk fruit and all that, because, I mean, come on. At the end of the day, how's it all going to work out? Exactly the same way. So I just say, you know, and I've got this little cylinder of sugar that, you know, little thing that people would put out by their coffee, because I don't have bags of sugar. And so I looked in it and it says, is there enough in there? I mean, I schlepped that around forever. And it is. And so I'm just going to make him a cake with dark chocolate and what have you. He wanted raspberries too, but, you know, in this day and age, he's lucky to get the cake. You understand. So let's talk about choices. A better choice, making better choices. I think we have to look at the fact that right now, this time, even though we're thinking this is going to go on forever and ever, it's not. It'll be over in some point. And if we use this time wisely and we make better choices, this can be a memory that we're carving into our family's lives. This is a time that we can step back and say, that was a precious time. Everybody was hunkered down. We didn't see our friends and family like we used to, but this was a precious time. This was a time, remember the time when, and you'll have the memories. This is the time when we can really pull back and start looking at this as a time to make memories, as a time to find out what really is important, as a time to understand that we're here for a reason, on purpose, and start to dig and find out what is that purpose. You know, life is fragile. I watched something on television that had me bawling my eyes out about this, you know, this ER doc who was talking about finding somebody who had passed in the hallway of the ER and hadn't even been triaged from the overwhelm that they were having going on. And I was weeping and thinking about it, and just the whole thing just really got to me. And you know what it is? Life is so fragile. You know, you're here one day, and then you're not the next. And if any of you have ever experienced this, where somebody was here one day and perfectly fine and then gone the next day, you know that feeling. You know that just unbelievable, like, wow, life is fragile. Time is precious. And we are the gatekeepers of this time. We're the gatekeepers of our family's lives. And we have the ability to take a really bad situation and make it one of the most precious things ever. We have the ability to mold it into something that defies what's going on outside, and that keeps inside to be just a precious, beautiful time. Even if you're eating too much pasta, even if things aren't perfect and you're a little bit stressed out, we still have choices to make. And they don't have to be perfect choices, but they just have to be better choices. You know? You think about that. Make a better choice. And I'm going to just give you my confession. All right? Anybody? Pinkies up. You still my girls? So I put a game on my phone because I thought, man, I just need that just give me the thing and let me just do this. Well, I played it and I played it and I played it and I played it. And then I said, a better choice is to delete that game. I know why I chose to do it. I chose to get the game on my phone just to numb myself out. But what's a better choice? A better choice is to invest in myself. A better choice is to get up a little bit earlier to do my reading, to do my journaling, to do the things that I normally do. And we have this tendency, am I right, that we move, when things change, we move away from what our normal things are. We remove ourselves from the anchors. And one of my anchors is my morning routine. I have an evening routine too, but my morning routine has been precious. My morning routine has just been all over the place. I usually wake up early and I have my meditation. I do some reading. I journal. I write my intentions out, put everything away. And then I'll fast until I'm hungry. But this is not what has been the case lately. Lately, I get up and I'm kind of antsy. I'm a little bit whatever, and I'm trying, okay, what do I have to do today? Okay, looking at my calendar, no meditation, no writing, no journaling, or sometimes sporadically. Then it's breakfast time. Great. What's for breakfast? I'll take that bacon. I'll take those eggs. You got hash browns? Bingo, bring it. I lost my anchors, and we do this in a way that we get off of what's normal and what is our anchor. And we, in our insecurity, start creating new securities. We think eating more is going to help. We think that numbing ourselves out on a phone app is going to do it. We think a glass of wine or two is going to do it. We think if we do something else, it's going to be different, And that's not the case. What is the case is what created our anchors in the first place is what's going to hold us as we go through this stuff in the first place. You see where I'm going with that? That's going to hold us together. That's the thing that we need to be doing. We need to be keeping our morning routines. And yeah, I know there's some adjustments and whatever, but if you get up and that's when you do your meditation and your intentions and your journaling and you read and all of that, then keep it. And at night, put your workout clothes out and do the whole thing. I'm going back to all of what I'm calling them my anchors because they hold me in place. And it feels good. It feels better. And that doesn't mean that whatever's going on outside isn't going outside. It just means that I am creating my comfort from the stuff that used to give me comfort and create those bookends in my life, my morning routine and my evening routine. It just makes sense. It means that I keep my goals back and put them back into perspective. I keep my vision now warm and alive by writing in my journal, by writing out my goals and my intentions. And it keeps me strong and it keeps me from feeling like I'm all over the place. And I'm going to invite you to do that yourself because I know that feeling. I know that feeling of just feeling just a little bit just like we're just no longer moored. We're no longer safe in our harbors. We're just kind of out to sea and looking around and just a little bit off kilter. But this is an insane, Amy said it. It is an insane time. It's insane. But that doesn't stop us from creating sanity in our own homes or with our own selves, with our own routines. We need that. Life is so very fragile, and time is precious. So I wrote these things. I've got 4 B's for you. And if you're writing things down, I know there's a couple of you that write this stuff down. Here's 4 B's. Be present. When you get on your phone and you numb out with a game or something or just social media or whatever and just go, basically radio silent for hours, especially with children around, you're not acknowledging the other people around you, the people that you're privileged to be with right now. You're not being present, you're being absent. It numbs you out for a minute and it makes you feel a little bit better. It is kind of an endorphin fix, but it's not the kind that's going to bring you a lot of joy later on. So let's understand that when we're present, we understand that we have a gift. So be present because it's a present. And the second thing is to be mindful. Mindful gives you instant awareness. It makes you cognizant of the people around you. It makes you cognizant of what needs to be done. It makes you cognizant that your daughter seems a little withdrawn. What's going on with her? When children go silent and they're no longer asking questions and they're inside of themselves, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. If they see you engaging and if you're giving them eye contact and being present with them, then things get better. They can't process all this stuff. And if all they hear is like you're talking with your spouse and it's scary talk, that like body counts and all of that, and they see the TV on and all of that, they're no longer with their friends, they're doing all these things, and they're all by themselves, even on their own social media or whatever, it feels real Lone Ranger-ish for them. They need your connection. So be mindful, especially of the people around you. They need you. You're important. And your ability to be able to help them is just beyond all measure. Toni Morrison said, what your children really want is for your eyes to light up when they enter the room. I want you to write that down. Do your eyes light up when they enter the room? When they do, you're saying to them, you're everything. You are my heart. You connect instantaneously with them. Their little self-esteem rises and they feel that connection with you. We can do that at any time with anyone. I do that. I practice that with Mark. It's a purposeful thing. You have to be present. You have to be mindful in order to do that. And, we have those moments when we haven't seen a child, we have grown children, we haven't seen them for months and months. There you are. But what if we did that because we love our people, because we love our families, and we just acknowledge them in that kind of a way? That's a beautiful thing. The third B is be grateful, because gratitude elevates everything, even lasagna, even, oatmeal, even beans. Gratitude is the secret sauce. Gratitude brings smiles. And just saying how much that you love someone and allowing them to, just be who they are and acknowledging who they are is gratitude. Gratitude is everything. And when you can wake up in the morning with gratitude in your heart and you can express that gratitude with the people that you love and the people that you live with, it changes everything. Because now all of a sudden, those walls in your home, they hold the love in. It's no longer a prison. There's just holding the love in. And the fourth one is be constantly amazed. Be constantly amazed. I see this, yesterday I went outside and we have these little tiny white flowers that look like little bells growing. And on the little, I don't even know what they are. And on the bells that are hanging upside down, there's little green dots on each one of those little pointed flowers. And it just brought tears to my eyes. I just was looking at them and thinking, how beautiful, how exquisite. Who made these? There's no way that these just popped up. So I was amazed by those gorgeous, beautiful little flowers. And I just spent a minute just watching the wind blow them ever so slightly and just looking at them and knowing, they're not going to be there forever, but I had the opportunity to be amazed by the exquisite beauty of these tiny little flowers. Go outside and watch a sunset, Go outside and just watch the colors completely change and put down the phone. It doesn't need to be a Kodak moment. It needs to be a moment that's in your heart. It needs to be a moment that you just love, that you share with someone else, or you just share with yourself and God. I think that one of the things that makes me crazy, and Mark and I used to even just kind of argue, we'd go to a concert and he'd be, filming everything. And I said, just put down your phone. Let's just enjoy the concert. Remember the days when we did Bic lighters and not phones, Let's enjoy the music. You can't do it if you're constantly chronicling everything. Just be in the moment. It's everything. And relish your child's laugh. Relish your spouse's goofy joke that you've heard a million times. Life is so precious. Life is so precious. And life is fragile. And we are, we're looking at some scary numbers right now. So can we just stop with, first of all, let's stop catastrophizing and let's just pull in and let's understand that these moments that we have, oh my God, they're everything. They're everything. We can complain and we can criticize, or we can stop and we can create. We can destroy with our words and pull down people constantly. We can ignore and brush aside and destroy, or we can build up. We can love. We can compliment. We can just be absolutely in love with every single person that's in our lives. In love. I mean, just to the point of just feeling such incredible gratitude for those people, for all their foibles and faults and everything. And don't think for a minute that you don't have them too. We all do. We all do. This is a time where there's sacred, holy moments, if you look for them. This is a time where there's gifts from heaven everywhere. Like my little flowers outside. Lily of the Valley, I guess is what it was. Somebody just wrote that. But they're only gifts if you receive them. They're only gifts if you're looking for them. And if you're stuck in this place of just complaining and I can't wait to get out of here and these people are driving me crazy and all of the rest of it, you are going to miss all of it. You're going to miss this time. That is your gift. You are. And it doesn't have to be that way. It just needs to come from a place of being aware, of being mindful and understanding you have no choice in the matter. So make some really good choices. Make some better choices. You got that? That's the best that we can do with what we've got. That's where I am. So I want to say again, thank you for being a supporter of Saving Dinner. And we support you back. When you guys, when you become a member of Dinner Answers, we're going to bless you every single Tuesday with Dinner Answers, with a menu, recipe, and shopping list, exactly the way you like it. Anything that you want, and you can change it out as much as you want. It's all right there. Just go to savingdinners.com and you'll get that. You can also go to, if you want to go to our virtual event, go to savingdinner.com/bloom. Be a fun thing for you. Something to really take your mind out. This is about living our legacy. And I believe that you're going to be blessed. I've got 10 principles that I've already worked out that are going to be stuff you can print out and everything that I can't wait to share with you for this whole event. That's on April 18th. You can find all the details, savingdinner.com/bloom. And then if you're interested also in really creating for yourself a morning and an evening ritual and getting your goals elevated to your vision, and you want to work on those 90 days at a time, we've got a whole journal for you called Take Back Your Life Journal. And it's only available, the hard copies are all gone, but you can get it in a PDF. And if you go to savingdinner.com/journal, you can get that, start printing it out. And when you have that, you can start getting your morning and your evening routines and your rituals together. And I'm telling you, this will change everything, because you will absolutely 100% have something to plan for and to look forward to. You know, what a good idea to start right now today, don't you think? Start right now, because in 90 days, everything's going to be different. You could change everything. This is your opportunity to transform. savingdinner.com/journal, and you can print out as many as you need. And there's training and everything that goes with it. Show you exactly how to use the journal that I did for you. That's all I have for you today. It was long, and I hope that it blessed you. And at 4 o'clock today, I am going to be making Mark's birthday cake. You're going to see it. You're going to see what it batter going into the oven. You will see the finished product when I sing him happy birthday tonight. And I'm going to need your help. So just be watching. I'll just pop up on here. I have no idea when it'll be. Joanne, thank you. Bless you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you. Let's all be in this together. Let's bless the walls of our homes and bless the people inside of them. Let's be the best that we can be, and be working from our hearts, the beautiful self, and love compassionately and passionately as much as we can. You can do that, right? I know you can. Peace. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Bye.